Like, oh, he keeps talking about people wearing dresses. No, it's not.
That is a weird thing.
It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is. So 20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was going to be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information that I understood that things are secular. So I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender. And so I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ring.
Shannon Sharpe is allegedly masking his homosexuality, according to Katt Williams, who has shared new information.
Oh,
Constantly, yeah, just out there.
yeah. I don't know who's gay. I'm not in the bedroom. I know what I'm told. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. I ain't seen no in nobody ass. However, when the streets are talking, where there's smoke, there's fire. Definitely think Shannon Sharpe. And it's just like, you know, I've been around a lot of heterosexual men, and comfortable heterosexual men don't need to always defend their heterosexual. Shannon Sharpe is always upset when somebody's saying that he's gay. Like, what's wrong? Even if you were or weren't, what's wrong with people labeling you gay? Like, is it that bad? Why does it hurt you?
I think that's why I wanted to kind of open it up, because it seems like, particularly in our community, that's like a thing. Like, I got you. Like,
that's a Hollywood thing.
Like with many of Williams' exposes, this one has generated a lot of discussion and debate among critics and fans alike, with some raising concerns about the comedian's intentions and the possible effects of such revelations on the parties involved.
Shannon Sharpe is always upset when somebody's saying that he's gay. Like, what's wrong? Even if you were or weren't gay, what's wrong with people labeling you gay? Like, is it that bad? Why does it hurt you?
I think that's why I wanted to kind of open it up, because it seems like, particularly in our community, that's like a thing. Like, I got you. Like,
that's a Hollywood thing. Not in the black community, but that's a Hollywood thing. So when you're in Hollywood and you able to make it up certain ladders and you got a heavy tongue and a list, we're asking questions.
Katt Williams stated that he frequently learns about important events and secrets ahead of time, and that he has access to private information during a recent visit on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast.
Really?
And it said both of those things, so I knew that both of those things would become popular in the future, and that somehow calling people the GOAT would be normalized over the sheep being always the most popular reference.
God damn, we got some good weed, Katt.
Katt Williams is renowned for having an honest, raw demeanor and never holding back when sharing his thoughts.
And he said in particular that stuck out to me was that it takes a strong person to sit in the seat that you're sitting in right now. So in our community, we've always admired your honesty and your being so open. What are your thoughts when it comes to, you know, that kind of mindset of like strong people having that kind of platform? I got a little deep.
Well, Chappelle's, I guess, the perfect person to discuss that. The fact of the matter is that in order to technically be sane, it requires that your belief system go along with everybody else's.
Williams takes advantage of every chance to say the truth, whether it be on stage, in interviews, or on podcasts. His candor and willingness to take on contentious topics have won him praise and criticism in equal measure.
And so that's why they put such a high modicum on labeling you as that, just in preparation for what you might later say.
Just because you're different, they always want to kind of put somebody into a box.
Well, that's the shallow end of it. On the deep end of it, they have an idea that there's a Messiah coming and they're not sure who it's gonna be. They just know it should stick out. So they look every time something sticks out to make sure that's not it. Either way, genius is relative, and it's generally better served once you're gone.
Williams is devoted to sharing his knowledge and revealing what he sees as the hidden truths of the entertainment business and beyond, even in the face of possible criticism.
How do you handle that? Because they put your name in the press with a lot of rumors and a lot of situations.
I don't really know how to complain because all of the people that I ever looked up to had to go through it too. So I know how much they talked about Martin Luther King, and I know what they end up doing to him. I know this same story about Jesus and a few of my uncles. So now I know that if your mouth is really, really big and you try to tell the truth for a living and you like to air people out, hatred is coming your way.
It's difficult to figure out what's going through Katt Williams' mind because of his unpredictable nature and odd viewpoint. He handles every situation with his own way of thinking.
What is your take when you see Katt Williams' Club Shay Shay interview do what it did for what you consider yourself? You're Rat Williams. We've talked to you multiple times. You spoke on Katt Williams, like what kind of comedian he is and your admiration for him. For what that was, do you feel you had any part to play in anything that could have been?
Because he gave you stories that didn't have nothing to do with me.
That's true.
Yeah.
But these stories never been told. No comedian has told these kind of stories on no platform.
He had never been interviewed for those stories to be told.
His skill in fusing comedy with perceptive, frequently contentious views keeps audiences captivated and alert. William is a fascinating figure in the comedy and entertainment industries because of his mysterious demeanor and daring discussion of forbidden topics.
Now, homie, he shared his experience in comedy. They ain't had nothing to do with me. He gave you names of people. Homie, he gave you, that was his testimony.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
You don't ever see testimonies in comedy though.
Well, you do. You see Michael Blackson give them. They go on Vlad and talk. D.L. Hughley, they all done it, homie.
With his powerful and impactful spec speech that captivates audiences and earns him a reputation for prophetic insight, whether through his comedy routines, interviews, or radio appearances, Katt Williams has a remarkable mastery over words and frequently makes comments that seem to come true. Williams's remarks have a profound effect on his audience and frequently provoke thought and discussion long after he has finished speaking.
Kind of ripple. I didn't think it was gonna move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. I understand what comes along with that. But if you remember, he said it. He said, this is gonna put you in another dimension.
He definitely did.
He said,
but my mama said, boy, there's power in the tongue.
yes. He said, he told me, and my guy Jordan is over there, he said, now they're gonna come for you. I said, can't come for me for what? I didn't say anything.
Right.
He said, they're gonna come. And they're gonna say a lot of different things.
His public image is captivating due to his ability to share powerful truths with such conviction.
They doing some shit right now today they have never been able to do in history. They changing up our words while we still using the words. They just change them. They'll tell you about it. See, that's toxic masculinity. Hey, you shut up. You don't know nothing about masculinity. First of all, there ain't a bunch of masculinities. It's just one, and it's toxic. The opposite of toxic masculinity is femininity.
In addition to Katt Williams, Tasha K has given commentary about Shannon Sharpe's private life.
Absolutely. And, about maybe a year and a half ago, somebody put me on, very strong source in the industry, onto a stylist that Shannon Sharpe had, right?
Right.
And, they was just like, please just take a look at this stylist that he has with him that goes everywhere. I have never seen an artist travel with a stylist. Normally they order clothes if it's for events, but for a stylist to follow you everywhere to the point where they're dressing you morning, noon, and night for every show that you do, and they're sitting courtside with you at every damn basketball game as if you Keisha K or Gucci Mane.
Tasha is suggesting that she also believes Sharpe exhibits this behavior, as Katt has exposed.
And this particular stylist, shout out to the Hollywood Mugler, because that's why he got his comments off, because he would put up videos of him with Shannon, and he would always be focused on Shannon's crotch area or area. Like, these are facts. And this same stylist was exposed for exposing another NFL player for being down low. And so Shannon got this stylist everywhere that he goes, flying private to every party. The stylist hit me, he was like, Tasha, how did I get in the group chat? You know how you got in the group chat, the Hollywood Mugler. You doing more than styling. You styling your man. That's what it looks like.
Public conjecture over Shannon Sharpe's behavior and orientation has increased in the wake of Katt Williams' revelations, and individuals have started examining his gestures and movements and interpreting them in light of these claims.
I said, but Shannon, like, what man do you see going dressed down with a stylist to the point where your stylist has on jewelry that you know he can't afford on a stylist's salary? Like, this is jewelry that like Floyd Mayweather would, like, his hoes. So it's like, where is he getting this jewelry? Where is he getting these expensive clothes? You see what I'm saying?
Did someone not say they were related, though?
They're not related.
Okay.
Everybody calls Shannon Sharpe Unc. So he's like, that's my nephew. But when I put out that story, and he gets on like, I can't stand that Tasha K with that heavy ass tongue.
Many have analyzed and debated this heightened attention, with some saying that Sharpe's demeanor supports the accusations. Others, however, protect his privacy and wonder why such exposures were made.
Listen to the shit I'm saying. That's like going to a barber and his name is Fifi. It's a joke. You don't pay attention. Now I was gonna say something. Well, acknowledge what I just said. Shay Shay sounds like a bird. That's why he, you know what? That's why he's getting
I wouldn't want to be called Shay Shay.
That's why he's getting all this heat.
Yeah.
You need to check.
But that's the thing.
You need to rebrand his YouTube channel.
Yeah, let me say something. I'm trying to say something.
Well, say something then.
Like in the black family, we from the South.
Yeah.
I know Shannon Sharpe from the South.
Yeah, you can just tell by the way he talks.
Just like us, right?
Yeah.
The topic has generated a lot of conversation and shows how popular rumor about celebrities shapes public opinion.
I think really there's no competition because there's nobody doing what we do from your world like you do it, not even Shannon Sharpe. And it ain't all about the numbers, because Shannon Sharpe will never ever be able to recover from the fact that he had one of the most viral videos in history, but then sits online and cries all day like a. How do you go and block me, block all my staff, block Hollywood a lot, because we talking about you? If your name ain't Shakira, don't lie. You got out the car with that green outfit on. I didn't tell you to get out built like that, but now you turn around and I'm the bad guy? Please. I can't wait. I was a fan of Shannon Sharpe when that white boy was sitting there playing in his face and he quit his little day job and went over there trying to do what we do. If you don't come in this world, if you can't handle it, I can walk through the fire any day, anywhere. I don't give a who it is.
Many people have come to Shannon Sharpe's defense in the uproar surrounding his revelations regarding Katt Williams and Tasha K, saying that his orientation is a matter of personal choice.
So, I don't care if you get 50 million views, 60 million views. When you get them views, you gotta own it. You opened up the floodgates for somebody to come on and shit on every big star in the world, and now you mad because nobody wanna talk to you, or if they do, they're using you the way they would use me or Wendy. I'm not even jealous. I'm sitting here laughing because I see memes of somebody that people respected turn into Wendy Williams when they say you turn into a gossiping woman.
So, get you out of here.
These defenders argue that the public shouldn't be allowed to observe or speculate on such details of a person's private life.
First of all, let's talk about it. There's questions that I got. One, Shannon Sharpe, why did you block me on Instagram?
He blocked me too.
Like, why am I blocked on Instagram? And Claudia, I'm actually about to take it light on him. But why did you block me on Instagram? I didn't even do nothing to you. That's
why take it light. Bring the heat. Spill the tea.
No, because I feel some type of way. Okay, for one, that man has a different, to those people out there that are the lower level, the lesser level folks down there, the lesser level financial group folks, that man has a coin. And because he has a coin like that, he has a stylist. So, you know, I'm not in that man's tax bracket. So, girl, come on. So I could see him having a stylist, okay, and want to look good. Why can't a man want to keep a person that has him looking good?
The significance of protecting Shar's privacy and raising ethical and moral issues about the disclosure of personal data, this viewpoint draws attention to a larger discussion over the boundaries of celebrity privacy and the obligations of public figures and commentators.
Here's the problem with homophobia, transphobia, and all the phobia stuff. Y'all have this preconceived notion in your mind that anytime a man is friends with a gay person or a person is tight with them or work with them, all of a sudden now they having and that's not true. You know, my security guard, my trainer is a straight man, and we are very close and very tight, and we don't have any type of situation going on with each other. And it just burns me up, and this is what keeps the divide in our community like that.
Okay. Al, what are your thoughts?
I think to give it context, T.S. Madison, I do agree with you that there is like this if you're adjacent to hang out with a person, then you by association will be considered. I've dealt with that.